Hey, what's good, YouTube? I'm John. If you don't know me, now you do. I'm an interviewer. Today I'm with Lames. Say what's good, Lames.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's me, Lames, aka Dumpy Clams house. Shout out Raymond's house. You see me with the jewelry on. I'm so nervous, bro. I'm not ready for this.
No, it's cool. You're good. I'm probably just as nervous. This is like my third time, and I'm just as nervous as you are. So you're
Yeah,
good.
yeah, yeah. No, I was watching your interview with Nafis like earlier this morning.
Yeah, yeah. He's dope. I like it because you guys are making a new song together too, huh?
Yeah. I should
Yeah,
be out within the next couple weeks. Yeah.
yeah. I can't wait for that one. I feel like I told him too. I'm like, that's probably gonna be one of my next favorites from
Yeah,
like the
yeah.
song you guys. So in your newest single, Red Storms, what
hmm
can you say about this single? Because it sounds like you have a bunch of emotions, like you're contradicting yourself with this person specifically. So, what can you say about this song?
Yeah. So basically, this song was about a person that, um, not up until very recently. I mean, we talked a lot. It was on some long distance sort of thing. We aren't together anymore.
Mm,
But yeah, so that song was just, how I was feeling at the time with her. There was just a lot of unknowns. And, I still respect her as a person, but, we aren't on the best of terms right now, but still have respect for her. But yeah, so that was basically that, and then I got Cisco on it and he loved the beat. So, yeah.
yeah, I respect that. I respect that. How you still have respect for her. Do you guys like are still friends or like you just don't
I'm
talk
just
to
I'm
her?
just giving I'm just giving her space right now.
Yeah,
We're in two different worlds,
yeah, I respect that.
and yeah, I'll
Especially
just give her
since
space.
Yeah, especially since we're in this pandemic stuff. It's
hmm
it's hard. It's hard. It's really hard. Like
Oh
it's
yeah, yeah.
it's one of the most impossible stuff that we're like probably going through. In your past song, Eboys, was it what was it supposed to be? Because was it supposed to be like a diss to like Eboys and like how like they exaggerate the
Oh my
stuff?
god. So basically, I made that song in like 20 minutes. That was so E-Boys was technically the first song I made like by myself, and like I just wanted to make like something funny. I don't know. I like wrote and recorded that song all like within the same day. I probably did that in like one take. And like, yeah, it was basically just like I was trying to rap in like the perspective of an e-boy and and how they think and all that. I just thought it was funny. So yeah, that's
No,
basically it.
yeah, that's a. I mean, it's pretty good. What gave you like inspiration like to make that? Like, was it like some like you watched like some comedians or something?
I don't even remember. I was just like I just made the beat and I was like, I'm just gonna rap about I'm gonna pretend to be an e-boy and rap about being an e-boy because I thought it was the funniest thing at the time.
Yeah, that song. I don't know if you know this small rapper who was my first interviewer. His name was Dervitz. That song kind of reminded me of him because he makes like just comedic songs. Like they're just
Oh,
like
for
just
real?
comedic vibes. Yeah, they're funny.
Yeah.
I think they're funny. I really like them. I enjoy them, and I would say that I enjoyed that E-Boy song too. Cause
Yeah, dude, that was a straight joke. Oh my god. This
so in most of your songs, you either begin or end with the pictogram testing, with the
oh
gun.
my
Is
Yeah,
there
so
like some type of backstory to it, or is there like some
yeah,
inside joke like with from your friends?
yeah, so basically I can't remember. I think I was at school and just wanna like I didn't have a producer tag at the time. And I just remember like one of my classmates was just like, yo, like imagine like imagine a producer puts that like the we will now begin the push up section like before a beat drops. And I thought about it, I was like, that'd be kind of funny. I was like, wait a minute, that'd be pretty fun. That'd be hard. So then I tried it and then it just stuck.
Yeah, it is pretty good. I mean, it's pretty unique too. I would say it is unique because not a lot of people, not that I know of, not a lot of people have it like in their songs or
Yeah.
they
No,
have
that
it
was
in.
like one of the first things that like people pointed out. They'd be like, why did he put that in the song? It's my tag.
Wait, so do you produce songs then? Like, do you like make your own beats or do you do like free for profit?
Yeah, yeah. So all the beats on I mean, all the songs on my page I self-produced. So all of the beats, like, for my songs that are on, like, the Lames page I've made. Yeah.
All right. So then, I showed one of my friends your songs, and he told me that he really liked your versatility, and that you're able to blend into like any type of genre when making songs. Who would you say like was your biggest inspiration when making music? Like, was it anyone in general, like a celebrity or like a family member or like just like a musician?
Well, yeah, just in terms of like, motivating me to make stuff. My parents are really, they're always there for me. They support what I do. My friends always are there for me, like in terms of support. People reaching out, that's always like a motivating factor for me. But in terms of like music, honestly, like when I first made Crossy Roads, I just wanted to try to make something like Heroin Father. It goes by like I Love You Tommy right now. Like, and that just stuck. Like that just stuck. That's just what I ended up going with. And then musically, like the type of music I make, honestly, if I didn't make it, I probably wouldn't listen to it. Like, Denzel Curry, I would say, is probably my favorite rapper. He inspires me, but I don't necessarily make music like him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because when I was interviewing the Feast, I said that you remind me a lot of like Suicide Boys, Snot, and what else did I say? I forgot who I said, but those were the two that you like reminded me. Oh, Freddie Dredd,
Yeah.
him too.
Yeah. No, I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, I said that you reminded me a lot of them, and I was gonna say, were those three at all like inspirational?
Yeah, so like when I would make songs, I had those people in mind, with the vocal layering. Like when I made Chega de Vida, like Freddie Dredd and Xavier Wolf were in mind when I made that one. But yeah, those guys, Heroin Father, in terms of who I, try to emulate in terms of sound. But yeah, those guys are up there.
Yeah. In your past singles, such as like Madison Beer, E-Boy, and 8-Bit Love, you had like this having fun and just like doing whatever type of vibe. When you were making these singles, were you just like trying to create and like find your sound?
I wouldn't necessarily say I was trying to find my sound. I think I was just trying to have fun with the beats that I had for it. Like 8-Bit Love was probably like the most fun I've had making a song, just because I made that with my friend. The second verse isn't even me on that song. It's my friend Jaden. Shout out Jaden if he ever watches this. But yeah, so that was the most fun I've ever had making a song. That was like the first song that I felt really good about, like the beat that I had made for it and how I sounded on it. And then like Madison Beer, that was also just kind of like, it was like half joke, but like also like half serious. I was like, this could do well, but at the same time, I just wanted to keep those songs like, fun and lighthearted.
Yeah, that's cool, because there's some people like in the music industry that just take like music way too serious. Like they're just like, no,
Yeah.
I want to do this, I want to do that. This has to specifically be it, or else it's done. It's not going to be good. Like I understand that. That's like pretty good. I like how you just like to just make fun. Like you want to just have fun and just do what you want to do.
That's like my thing with music, is that like that's also part of the reason I don't like on social media and Instagram and stuff. I keep it pretty personal. I'll mention my music, but I won't like post in my feed about it, because like for me personally, like my music's just like a part of me. I'm not gonna like parade around like the fact that I'm this artist or whatever. I make music, it's there, but there's more to me, and I just yeah.
Yeah, I feel like you're just like barely evolving too, because you're doing really good. Like my two favorites of your songs is Chaga de Visa and Bubble Lane. Those are my two favorites so far. And Throwaway 666. That one's my like I feel like you're evolving. Like that's I think that's one of your best songs, right? And like Crossy Roads too. Those are one of your best songs, and I feel like you're gonna evolve more, you're gonna get bigger, you're gonna find a place in yourself where you're just gonna know you made it, but you're still evolving and trying to make better music.
But yeah, this sky's the limit. I never want to settle, but I also don't want, to put things out that are uninspired. That's part of the reason why I haven't put anything out in the past couple months is, I want to put out things that I like and that, I feel really good about in terms of, how I sound and how the song sounds. I want it to be something I genuinely feel good about instead of just, putting stuff out because, people want more music and I'm just putting out garbage.
Cool. So in my next question is in your single Fortnax, it seems that this song is just like it seems to me like how I see it, it seems like just like a reality check that we're getting older and we're not staying the same age, especially when you said when there's nothing to do, and in the ending we don't have to worry about time because summer it's every day. In that song, is this the meaning, or is it like referring to like something else?
Okay, so Fortnax was basically made as like an ode or like a shout out to like my friend group. I'm an only child, so my friends are like I hold them very close to my heart. And Fortnax was basically we lived near a lake and we would like sophomore year summer we would go out there like almost like every other day and we'd build a shack out of like sticks and like sticks and stuff we found and we called it Fortnax. So basically, yeah, it's just about like enjoying the time we have left together, before we go off and do our own thing. And it was just, appreciating my friends.
Yeah. I think that's really cool too. That you just because not a lot of people really like they just are whatever with their friends. They don't really appreciate like the smallest moments or like the gestures that happens or that occurs.
Yeah.
And where did the name Fortnex come from?
Okay, so like it was kind of just like a mix of different things. So like Fort Knox is like a thing, and then we wanted to give it a name. And at the time, Nax was kind of like an inside joke within our group. It basically meant facts, but we just said Nax anyways. But yeah, I know it was weird, but yeah, it was just an inside joke, and it just stuck.
Yeah, I don't know why, but I thought Fortnax thought was like some similarity to like Fortnite. And I'm like,
Oh, for real?
yeah.
Yeah,
And
nah.
I also thought about the facts problem. Like, what if they like mean like Fortnite facts and like they just like
Nah,
mushed it up together?
no, a lot of the things we make up, they don't make any sense. Like they're just inside joke.
So then in Checa de esa vida and Bubba Lane, the lyrics seem to me as if you're talking about those fake people and how they doubted you, and you're just like, look at me, now I made it, I'm evolving more, but I'm still doing better than you, and you didn't believe in me. Is that what is like those two songs? Is that what they specifically mean?
Yeah, so my first few songs, like Crossy Roads, Return to Dreamland, and Love Lane, those are basically just, your base love songs, no one in particular. But like Chega de Sa Vida, I made that. I just remember thinking, like, this beat is dark, it's hard as hell. I just want to have lyrics that match that. So, you know, I can't even think of my lyrics right now, but I was just trying to match the energy that came with the beat when I made it. So it wasn't necessarily anything against anyone. I just wanted to have the energy of my lyrics matching the energy of my beat.
Yeah, that's cool because uh those are like pretty. When I heard them, I thought like, well, this is like pretty dope. This is like really cool. I respect that. He only follows the people. Well, this is what I first thought. He's like he only follows the people who believed in him, like his friends, family, and maybe his fans too. And they just believed in him more than the people who like talk down on him, but like you're never gonna be this type of thing. You should just stop.
Yeah, and it's funny because I could talk about having haters and all that, but 99% of the time when someone reaches out, it's something positive.
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. Cause I think when I first reached out to you, it was I think I posted on my story about your song. Cause one of my friends, Victor, shout out to Victor, he posted on his story. I think it was Throwaway 666, and I heard it. I'm like,
Yeah.
this song's really good. That was the first songs I've heard of you. I'm like, this
Oh,
song's
for
really
real,
good.
yeah. Yeah.
And I asked him like, oh, how'd you find this? He's like, oh, I just was just looking around and I just found this song. I'm like, oh, for real. And then I posted it and I tagged you and you're like, thanks, bro,
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
And I think you, I'm not gonna lie, you and Dervitz are not the reason why I'm doing. You're the reason why I had an idea of doing an interview.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I'll like to
yeah.
say thank you to you, and I appreciate you and like what you do with your work.
Appreciate you too, bro. This is really fun. I haven't done anything like this before, so this is fun.
That's dope. Is this your first interview?
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
dope. That's dope.
Yeah.
What would you like to be like on any other platform? Like, you know how there's GQ has like those stuff. Like when you get bigger, would you like to be like on those type of things?
Oh yeah, no. I've definitely like thought about like what if I was on this, what if I was on that, you know, what if I was on the Genius like annotated lyric videos where they like break down what they mean through a song. I've thought about that. I've thought about like the Genius where they go through the Genius deconstructed videos, you know, where they go through like how they make their beats. I've thought about all of that, and like, you know, it would be cool, but you know, I take my chances where I have them. I take small things like this. I'll take small things like this any day.
Yeah, that's Genius was I had an idea about because Genius always do songs that are blowing up. I wanted to do songs that small artists had that I thought were the best songs that they created. So when I was talking about like your Throwaway 666, Jaga the Visa, not Crossy Roads, Bubbling, I'm like, yeah, I wanna do this. Like when I did with Dervitz, I think I asked him about his song Pasta and the end of Dervitz, and those were just inspirations of what I thought that could appear.
Yeah, no. I like when people reach out for songs besides, you know, the big ones like the latest or Crossy Roads. It's cool because, you know, it means that people are like actually deep diving into like the songs that I make. And I always like asking where, you know, how people found it, where they're from. It's fun. It's nice talking to people who reach out.
Yeah, and then you also met Daniel Caesar, right?
Yes, I did.
Yeah. How did that feel like?
So I saw him right after Freudian came out. He's my favorite singer, and you know, it was a really small venue, maybe like 100, 150 people. And like my mom, before the concert starts, she just walks over to me and my cousin, and she gives us these passes, and I'm like, "What's this?" She was like, "Oh, it's a meet and greet pass." And I was like, "Oh, wait, I get to meet him." And then I started freaking out. I was like, "Oh my god, I get to meet Daniel Caesar." So yeah, no, he was a really cool dude, really humble guy. And that was a fun experience. I love going to concerts. I've been to, like before COVID, I was going to a concert every couple months.
Which concerts were like your favorite?
Okay, so Daniel Caesar, I've seen him 3 times. Denzel Curry, I've seen 3 times. I did the meet and greet twice when he went on his Taboo tour. I gave him a note and I wrote him a note and he put it on his story, and like it's my lock screen right now.
Damn.
Yeah, no, it's like you can't really see it, but yeah. So that was fun. I saw Zilla Kami like 2 weeks before quarantine started.
Oh yeah, I love Zilla Kami too.
Yeah, and then like I've seen Tyler, I've seen Ski Mask, a few people. Yeah.
And my last and final question before we end the interview: who would you love to do a song with? Like with anyone, either like they're small or they're really big. Who would your dream person to do like a song with?
Dream collabs. Okay. Probably okay. Denzel Curry, just because he's my favorite rapper. That would be fun. In terms of people that rock with like my sound and stuff like that sound like me. One and Only would be dope. Just All the Dudes in World Is Yours. Those guys are pretty chill. I've talked to a few of them. Yeah, they're all pretty cool. Um, I just talked to 8% recently. We might do something. I don't know, honestly. There's so many people making music right now. I'm like, it's just I'll work with anyone, honestly. You know, I like meeting new people. I like hearing their sounds, seeing what
Yeah.
they have to present. Working with people's fun.
Yeah, that's dope. There's also like uh, not a story to me, but I almost was about to make music. I
Oh, for real?
couldn't. I had no patience for it. I don't know
Oh, for
why.
real? Yeah.
I I tried making beat on GarageBand. It's on my phone right now. It's still on my
Oh, for
phone.
real?
Yeah,
Send me that.
it's I haven't really touched it in like a couple of months. I think like since October. I think
Oh,
there's
yeah.
only I think there's only like a couple of seconds of the beat, and I kind of just gave up because I'm like, nah, this is not for me, because I have no patience for it. I probably won't have passion about it. I can't force myself to do this either. And then when
Yeah.
I started when I had the idea about doing an interview, I'm like, this could probably be cool and dope. And when I did my first one, I was a little scared and nervous, but I felt good about it. I really liked doing it. I had fun doing it, and it was.
Yeah.
I didn't mind the editing either when I did it.
But yeah, yeah, and the thing is, it's like you aren't gonna know until you try. Like
Yeah.
it's good that you tried with the music thing, and like, you know, if you really do like doing interviews, you should keep doing that stuff. But like for me, like I started making like my first beats when I was like 13, like 4 years ago or so, and like they were bad, like really bad.
Yeah.
And it literally took me like 2 years to like make something that was like relatively decent. But yeah, it all takes time. You can't rush anything.
Yeah, you can't rush anything, especially like if you want to do something that you
Yeah.
find very cool. Especially, I'm not well. So you can't really rush anything, because when you say it's like someone's doing like school or something, no one
Yeah.
can rush that. That has to like
Yeah,
take
yeah.
like a bunch of patience, especially because with my brother, he's doing accounting, and I don't know how he does it. It's like a really hard job. He's always like stressing. He's
For
always,
real.
yeah, he doesn't like really go to sleep sometimes. He's always like working like all throughout the day. He gets like 2 hours of sleep sometimes, and he just, I don't know how he has patience for that. And then sometimes he won't even have patience for like doing other like the small stuff. Sometimes like I have to help him with some stuff. With I think recently he moved out of this house because
Yeah.
at his old apartment they were like just like paying like too much rent, so he moved out like maybe a month or two ago, like around January. And when I was helping him, I had to help him make his bed, and he had like no patience for that. He was just like, he was about to like ask someone to do it for him too, because he couldn't figure out how to do the drill. And I
It's over
figured
funny.
I helped him.
Yeah, it's over funny.
Yeah. All right. So this is the end of the interview, guys. I hope you really enjoyed. Lames, do you got anything else to say before we end it?
I am working on songs, I promise. I just don't want to put anything out that will disappoint. I am working on a few songs with familiar faces, a few songs with new faces. I'm working. New
I
music
respect that.
soon.
I respect that. I respect the humbleness and the everything you do. Just good job.
I appreciate you for this, bro.
All right.
This
No
was fun.
problem. Yeah. No problem.
Breaking at the seams, but I'm still living in my head. Need to sew myself back up, but I got needles with no thread. I've been trying to put